Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Nice poke check by Pavelski. Puck corralled by Dan Girardi. And possession seized by Neely. Superb save by Dubnyk.
Dubnyk's looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to make a little bit more eye contact with the shooter.
Edmonton's carrying it in their own end. Shook through great. Got his stick on it. We are in the final minute of what has been a tremendous hockey game. Slides it to the point to Vlasic. Really good move. Blockered away. Now it's directed to Kane. A shot. He missed the net.
Oh, that was a chance that would have sealed the deal. Up by 1.
To Everly. Wrist shot. Save. The puck is scooped up by Vlasic. Kicked away. Passing one off now to Zuccarello. Nice poke check by Carter. And picked up now in the neutral zone by Vlasic. Moves up the wing. Great opportunity here, 3-on-1. Gathered in by Everly. Headed right down the middle under the scoreboard. Really good move. Good job with the stick. The buzzer sounds.
Just when you thought pop stars couldn't get any cockier.
Let's go!
On June 3rd.
Ever since I was born, I was dope.
Oh! It went in! You a murderer, son!
Some stars
I feel free!
are brighter than others.
You're adding wolves to the tour?
When have I ever been wrong before?
Seal, come on! Are you okay?
I'm fine for a second.
Pop star.
We killed Seal, man!
Rated R.
This video is brought to you by G2A.com. Check out the link in the description for cheap games. Hey guys, Jack here, and today I've got a few different Battlefield 1 related topics to talk about. The first of which we are 3 days. Well, this has popped up on the Battlefield.com insider website, and I've linked this page in the description below if you want to sign up for it yourself. Content and a sneak peek at news about Battlefield, blah blah blah. So newsletter, get early access to the Battlefield 1 public beta, in-game rewards, exclusive content, and a sneak peek at news about Battlefield, blah blah blah. So you tick the box, sign in and join, easy peasy. Not much more information than that. Assume that with the game being 21st, the public open beta will probably kick off around the start of September, perhaps even earlier in August. I guess that, as is with all of the massive multiplayer that was under NDA, although naturally some people did upload footage of it and share details. That of course is very hard to control, especially when you've got 10,000 people playing in it, and just how easy it is to create video content on games nowadays. Moving on, take a look at this. This popped up on Amazon, the collector's edition of Battlefield 1, and from this we can siphon some details on the game. So obviously there's the 14-inch statue of the soldier here, looking pretty detailed, to be fair. I hope the final product actually looks like this. Sometimes with these collector's editions the statue turns up and the quality of the painting is awful. The one exception I've seen is the Witcher 3 collector's edition with Geralt on top of the griffin. That one actually looked really good. I digress. So we can see here that this is the dude from the key art holding the Mauser pistol, trench mace, and of course the cape. And this could actually be a character from the single player campaign, potentially a member of the Harlem Hellfighters, referenced in the Hellfighter pack, which is a bonus of the deluxe edition of the game. And these guys were an African-American infantry unit in World War I who spent more time in combat than any other American unit. I'll probably be doing a history video on them and more aspects of the game too, as I find that stuff very interesting, and you guys have let me know in the comments that you do too, maybe focusing on special units that fought in World War I. And then we've got the cloth propaganda poster here. No idea what's actually on it though. The steelbook case, very snazzy indeed. A deck of Battlefield 1 playing cards, a messenger pigeon tube with an exclusive DLC content code, Pigeon Levolution confirmed. They did, however, use pigeons to send messages as quickly as possible in World War I. Over 100,000 pigeons were used in the war, with an astonishing success rate of 95% getting through to their destination with their message. Very impressive indeed, so I'd expect we'll get to see pigeons at some point during the game. And then finally, this exclusive patch. We saw this in the trailer as the British tank rolls over the trench, and according to Flackfire, another YouTuber who made a video on the trailer, this is most likely part of the British Lifeguards Household Cavalry, who were often seen clad in red and white uniform and fought a lot in World War I. Could it be that those dudes will feature in the game too? Maybe. I couldn't find that particular image online anywhere, but if anyone can, please enlighten me. I'd love to know if it's real or if DICE have designed it based around that uniform. So that's the collector's edition out of the way. Wrapping things up here, I wanted to take a look back at a video I made at the start of January this year, Battlefield 2016, what is it and what do we want? Obviously Battlefield 1 has been in development for a very long time now, I'd say maybe 2 to 3 years, and in that video I created a poll and asked you guys what military theme or setting you'd like to see in the next Battlefield game. As of today, over 67,000 people voted in that poll, and World War II won by a landslide with 53% of the votes. And here, right at the bottom of the list, was World War I with only 7% of the votes. This is very interesting, and I think it goes to show the general idea and imagery most people have of World War I. And to be fair, before I saw the game for the first time, I had this misconception that World War I combat was just like this: trenches, gas, and running over the top to gain a small amount of ground. Call it ignorance on my part or not paying enough attention in school, but I think a lot of people see it that way. Doesn't sound like a very fun video game, does it? But now people have seen this game DICE are creating, with its colourful explosions, uniforms, biplanes, airships, brutal melee combat and tanks, and I think most of us have actually changed their minds. I certainly did after I saw it and played it for the first time, and after that I actually went online and started reading up on the history enjoyed this video. Thoughts on the setting now in you feel. As always, thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down if you didn't.
Hey guys, Level Cap here. Today we're going to talk about Battlefield 1, starting off with the fact that I've actually played the game before, hands-on, playing the game modes, but I can't really talk about that. At the reveal event, there was sort of an off-to-the-side, offline reveal where a lot of press stuff was going on, and they showed more gameplay and more behind-the-scenes stuff just for the press. And during this event, they revealed Changers play. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know EA was going to tell the world about this. So I'm stuck in a weird cool things that I saw when I was playing it. Obviously, I know more about the game that's been revealed in the trailer just from having played it. That being said, there's still plenty I haven't seen or experienced. And the very nature of these events was to give basic feedback on an extremely early version of the game. So what I played wasn't even a feature complete version of the game yet. It was mostly to play through and just see what we thought on a very basic level, what things we liked, what things we didn't like, and then they take our feedback and they make adjustments based on what they think or of our experiences or how we reacted to it. So basically my opinion of whatever I played isn't really substantial because what I played is going to be very different by the time it launches. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, what about this Battlefield reveal? What the heck do you guys think about it? According to EA, it's the biggest video game reveal in the industry's history. I'm not sure what that means, if it's specifically EA's industry or the video game industry, but I had a ton of viewers on Twitch at once. I think at one point it was like over 600,000 concurrent viewers, and there was a huge amount watching simultaneously. It like 10-20 times now, not to mention track through it frame by frame looking for details, but it's really well edited and fun to listen to with that awesome song from the White Stripes. And as amazing groundbreaking I know about the game, I think they even held back a bit with what they're showing you, which is saying something. I mean, they really held some cool stuff back, which is going to make some of the following it's growing crazy fast right now, but I put every bit of information that I info. There's been an overwhelmingly positive response, not just to my videos, but to the trailer itself and the direction of Battlefield, which I think is really exciting, especially considering how the community polled with what they wanted for the next World War I. We see EA's vision, DICE's vision for this next Battlefield game set when everybody's like, oh, no, it's cool. That looks awesome. Let's play that. Of the gameplay. Aside from the massive scope of vehicle combat, we saw a lot of desert combat, we saw forest combat, we saw battleships, basically, well, dreadnoughts. So there's going to be naval stuff going on, mountainous World War I thing. I did get to see a lot more of that footage during the press event, the offline press event, and it showed a bigger variety of weapons. There were submachine guns, there were shotguns and stuff, people blowing down doors with shotguns. So the stigma that World War I is